I don't know exactly what's missing. That's the hardest part to explain. It's not one thing, not a loss I can point to, not a moment I can date. Just a slow diminishing that I noticed too late. Like a candle that burned down while I was looking somewhere else. I've been functioning, that's the word that fits. Not living exactly, just functioning. Getting through, completing what's required. Showing up to the right places at the right times with the right face. But something underneath the functioning has been very quiet for a while now. And quiet like that means something. I think it's my soul. I think that's the right word for it. Not my mind, not my body. The deeper thing, the part that used to feel something when the light came through, that used to find something in a song, that used to know without being told that it was alive and that mattering to it. That part has been very still. Lord, restore my soul tonight. Not just my mood, not just my energy. The deeper thing, the part that got quiet somewhere in the hard years and hasn't fully come back yet. Lord, restore my soul tonight. I know you can reach what I can't reach in myself. I know you go where I don't know how to go anymore. Go there tonight. Restore what's been diminished. Bring back what went quiet. I think about the shepherd and the still waters. How restoration wasn't something the sheep did for themselves. They were led there, they were brought to the place that could restore them. Lead me there tonight, Lord, whatever that place is. For a man like me, on a night like this, I don't need to know what it looks like. I just need you to lead me there, the way you lead what belongs to you. So here I am, soul and all, the diminished version, the quiet version, the one that's been running on less than it should have for longer than it wants to admit. I'm not hiding it tonight, not dressing it up into something more presentable. This is what I've got, a soul that needs restoring, hands that can't do the restoring themselves, and enough trust left to believe you still can. Lord, restore my soul. My soul tonight. The part that used to feel alive in the small things, the part that used to sing without being asked, the part that recognized you in the morning light before it got too tired to look. Lord, restore my soul tonight. I'm not asking for everything all at once. Just start somewhere. Start here in this quiet room with this quiet man, with this soul that's waiting to be led back to still waters. Lead me there, restore me, I'm ready, Lord. I'm finally ready. still here. So still quiet, but something shifted in the asking. Something about saying it out loud made it feel less permanent. Restore me, Lord, take your time, I'll be here, waiting at the still waters, trusting the shepherd to bring me the rest of the way. Restore my soul, just restore my soul. I used to think healing had a finish line, the day you'd arrive at and know that's it. That's when it happened, that's when I was done. I kept waiting for that day, kept checking to see if today was it. It never announced itself the way I expected. But I've been looking at the evidence differently lately, not looking for the finish line, looking at the distance between where I was and where I am. And the distance is further than I thought, further than I gave credit for. On the days I was convinced nothing was moving, something was moving. It was just moving the way healing moves, quiet below the surface, in the places I wasn't checking because I was too busy looking for the finish line to notice the progress already happening underneath. I think healing was never about a day, it was always about a direction. And I've been moving in the right direction for longer than I knew. Slowly, not always feeling it, but moving, because someone never stopped working in me. Jesus, you never stopped healing me. Not on the days I thought nothing was happening, not on the day I told people I wasn't getting better. Jesus, you never stopped healing me, working in the places I couldn't see, moving in the layers I didn't know to look in. Never once stopped, not for a single day. I think about the years I call lost, the seasons I wrote off as damage, just time that passed without anything to show for it. I don't call them that anymore. I see the work now, the quiet work you were doing in me on every day. I said nothing is happening, healing was happening slow, real below the surface of everything I could see. You were in it, you were always in it, working, always working. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, you never stopped healing me. Not when I stopped believing it, not when I stopped feeling it, not when I looked at myself and saw only what hadn't changed yet, instead of what had. Stopped healing me. And I am not who I was when this started. I am not the man from the hardest year. Something happened in the quiet days, something moved in the still ones. You happened, you kept happening, you never stopped happening. And I am different because you never stopped still being here. Lord, I know that not finished. thank you for not stopping. Thank you for working in the days I couldn't feel you working. Thank you for the healing I'm still discovering. I already received. You never stop. You never stop. You never stop. I didn't think it could be rebuilt. That's the honest truth about where I was. Not too long ago, I looked at what was left after everything, and I did the math the way a tired man does math. Added up the damage, subtracted what was gone, came up with a number I didn't know how to work with. I wasn't looking for a contractor, wasn't looking for someone to come into the wreckage and start talking about what could be salvaged. I'd already done that assessment, decided the answer was not much, decided the most honest thing was to stop expecting the heart to be what it used to be, and just work with what remained. I didn't account for mercy, that was the variable I left out of the math, the one that changes every calculation it enters, the one that looks at a man's accounting of his own damage and starts working on a different set of numbers entirely. Mercy doesn't do the same math I do. Mercy looks at the wreckage and sees something I stopped seeing, something worth rebuilding. I don't know when the rebuilding started. That's the thing about what you do in the quiet. You don't call a meeting, don't present a blueprint, just start working in the places I wasn't watching. And one day you put your hand where the damage was and find something different than what you left there. Your mercy rebuilt my heart, not the same heart, something stronger, something that knows things the first one didn't. Your mercy rebuilt my heart. I didn't ask you to. I'd stopped asking for that particular miracle, but you did it anyway. That's what mercy does. It doesn't wait for you to believe it's still possible, it just works. I'm looking at what's here now, what's actually here, not what I lost, not what the hard years took, what's standing after all of that. And I don't recognize all of it. Some of it is new, built from something I didn't put there. Stronger in places that used to be the weakest, quieter in places that used to be the loudest. Different, not despite the damage, because of it, because of what you did inside the damage when I wasn't looking. Oh, your mercy rebuilt my heart, piece by piece, season by season. In the quiet days I called empty, in the hard nights I called between. I didn't think was doing anything except passing. Your mercy rebuilt my heart, and I am holding something now that I did not build, that I could not have built, that only mercy with that kind of patience and that kind of vision could have put together out of what I left behind. Thank you, Lord, for seeing something worth rebuilding. When I had stopped seeing it myself, still standing, heart still here, different than it was, rebuilt in ways I'm still discovering. Your mercy did this, Lord, not my strength, not my resilience. Your mercy, working quietly, working faithfully, working in the damage I'd written off as permanent. Thank you for the rebuilding. Thank you for the mercy that never agreed with my assessment of what was possible. Thank you for building anyway. I didn't realize how long I've been holding my breath. That's the thing about living tight. For extended periods you forget what the other way feels like. Forget that breathing was supposed to go all the way down. Not just enough, all the way. I've been shallow for a long time, just enough air to keep the obligations moving, just enough to answer when someone called, just enough to make it from one end of the day to the other without anyone noticing how little I was actually taking in. I noticed today, just sitting somewhere ordinary, nothing significant about the moment, and I took a breath that went further than the ones I'd been taking. Further down, further in, like something had unclenched without asking permission. Like my body decided before my mind did that it was safe to breathe again. I think that's what healing feels like sometimes. Not a moment you plan for, not a feeling you manufactured through enough effort. Just a breath that goes further than the last one. And you notice and you think, oh, something changed. Something quietly changed. I can finally breathe again, not because the weight is gone, just because I stopped holding my breath, waiting for it to be. I can finally breathe again, all the way down, the real kind, the kind that means something in me. Stop bracing long enough to actually receive what the air was trying to give. I think about all the things I was holding in that held breath. The worry, the control, the need to manage what I was never designed to manage. All of it compressed into a chest that forgot it was built for something more expansive than this. So I'm breathing today on purpose, slowly, all the way in, all the way out. Not as a technique, just as a reminder of what it feels like to trust something enough to exhale, to let the air out and believe more will come. That's trust, that's actually what trust feels like in the body. For a long time, it was you, Lord, moving in the places I couldn't reach, loosening what I'd held too long, making room in a chest that had forgotten what a room felt like. I can breathe again. Thank you for the breathing, still breathing, slow, all the way down, the real kind. In your here out too. I trust that it's still here out, still yours, still breathing. Finally, really breathing. I've been looking for healing in a lot of places, some of them reasonable, some of them not. Read the right things, said the right prayers, did what you're supposed to do. When something in you needs fixing and you've run out of ways to fix it yourself, some of it helped, none of it was enough. I think I was looking for an outcome for the day when the thing that hurt stopped hurting to a measurable degree, for some kind of before and after I could point to. That's not what came. What came was quieter than that, less like an event, more like a presence that moved into the pain and changed what it felt like to live there. I didn't understand at first, kept waiting for the pain to leave. It didn't, not all of it, not right away, but something came and sat down beside it. And the pain in the presence of that something felt different, less final, less like a verdict, more like a season. And seasons by definition don't last forever. I think that's what I missed in all my searching for the right remedy. I was looking for something to remove the pain. You sent something to inhabit it with me, and somehow that turned out to be the more important thing, the thing that actually healed. Your presence is my healing, not the absence of pain, not the resolution of everything broken. Oh, your presence is my healing. You moved into the wound and changed it from the inside, and I am not the same person who started this, not because the pain is gone, because you came into it and nothing you come into stays only what it was. So I'm not waiting anymore for the pain to leave. Before I call this healing, I'm calling it healing right here in the middle of it, with the ache still present and the question still open and the scar still tender in the places I press on certain days. This is healing. Your presence in the middle of this is healing. The fact that I can sit here and feel you here and know I am not navigating this alone. That's the healing, Lord. That was always the healing. Your presence is my healing, not a feeling I manufactured, not a theology I talk myself into, just the actual experience of not being alone in the hardest parts. Your presence is my healing. days that don't show up on any scale. I know in the deep places, the quiet ones, the ones that only you and I know existed. You healed those, Lord, by being in them, by staying in them, by refusing to leave them until they became something other than just wounds. Your presence, that was always the healing. I've been collecting them for years, not on purpose, just the way you accumulate things when life keeps finding new ways to leave something behind. A piece from that year, another from that season. Some so small I almost didn't notice they'd broken off. Some large enough that I've been working around them ever since. I used to hide them, keep them in rooms I didn't take people into, stack them in corners I learned to avoid when the light was good enough to see clearly. I got good at the arrangement, good at presenting a version of myself that didn't require anyone to know about the collection that got exhausting, that always gets exhausting. I stopped arranging tonight to spread it all out, every piece. The ones I'm ashamed of, the ones that weren't my fault, but I blame myself for anyway. The ones that broke so long ago, I've forgotten what the whole thing looked like before. All of it out where I could see it, out where you could see it. Something happened when I stopped hiding it, something I didn't expect. The pieces didn't look like only damage anymore. They looked like material, like something someone who knew what they were doing could work with, like it wasn't as final as I decided it was. Every broken piece belongs to you, not the polished version, not the put together one. Every broken piece belongs to you. I'm done keeping them in rooms you're not allowed into. They were always yours, the whole and the broken, everything that shattered and everything that bent, every piece yours. I think about the things you've made from broken materials throughout history, how the pattern is almost embarrassingly consistent, how you seem to prefer the cracked vessels, the ones that leak, the ones everyone else set aside as no longer useful. I'm starting to understand that preference, starting to see what you see when you look at broken things. So here are mine, all of them, the pieces from the marriage that didn't make it, the ones from the friendship that ended wrong, the pieces from the years I made choices I can't undo, the ones that broke quietly on ordinary days that didn't feel like the kind of days that changed things. All of it, Lord, every fragment, every shot, every piece too small to seem worth saving. Take all of it, do what only you can do with broken things. Every broken piece belongs to you. I don't know what you'll make of it. I've stopped needing to know before I hand it over. Every broken piece belongs to you. And I believe in a way I haven't always believed, that you won't waste a single one. Not the small ones, not the one I thought were too far gone, not the one I hid for so long. I forgot what they were part of. You'll know what to do with them. You always know what to do with broken things that trust you with their pieces. It's all out now, every piece, nothing hidden, nothing arranged to look better than it is. Just the truth of a broken man handing over what he's been carrying to the only one who ever really knew what to do with it. It's yours, Lord. Every broken piece, every fragment, every part of me that didn't survive intact, yours. All of it, do something beautiful with what's broken. You always do. I didn't notice you leaving. That's what I keep coming back to. Joy doesn't announce its departure, doesn't pack a bag or leave a note, just gradually becomes less present in the ordinary moments where it used to live. And you keep going, and you don't realize how long it's been quiet, until something small and unexpected makes you feel it again. And you think, oh, that's what that was. I forgot what that felt like. It came back the same way it left, quietly, without announcement. Just started showing up in small places again. The morning light doing something to me it hadn't done in a while. A laugh that came from somewhere real instead of somewhere performed. A moment of genuine lightness in a chest that had been carrying things for so long. It forgot what it felt like to put them down. I didn't trust it at first, kept waiting for it to leave again. The way you wait for good things to end when you've been through enough to know they can. But it stayed day after day, not loud, not constant, but there, showing up in the cracks, finding the spaces the grief had left behind, and filling them with something I had stopped expecting. Oh, yeah. I know who did this. I wanna say that before I say anything else. This wasn't resilience, wasn't time doing what people say time does. This was something more intentional than that, more personal. This had your name on it, the same way everything real has your name on it. When I look closely enough, Lord, you So I'm marking this, not with fanfare, just in the quiet, the way I mark the things that matter most. You gave it back, Lord, the thing the hard years slowly, quietly borrowed from me. You gave it back, not all at once, piece by piece, morning by morning, small moments by small moments, until one day I looked at my life and felt something I hadn't felt in longer than I want to say. Glad to be in it, glad to be here, actually glad, Lord, you restored my joy. I'm not the man who stood at the beginning of all this. That man had a joy that hadn't been tested yet, hadn't been through anything real enough to know what it cost. This joy is different. This one knows what it survived. This one came back from somewhere the other one never had to go. And it's quieter, and it's steadier, and it's mine in a way the first one never quite was. Because this one was given back, and I know exactly who gave it. Still here, still feeling it. The quiet kind, the real kind, the kind that stays. Even when the morning isn't perfect, you restored my joy, Lord. I don't have bigger words than that, just gratitude that goes down further than words usually reach. You gave it back, thank you. For giving it back, thank you. For giving it back. I spent a lot of time in waiting rooms, not the kind with chairs, the internal kind. The place you go when you've asked for something and the answer hasn't arrived yet, and you don't know what to do with yourself in the in-between. I got good at waiting. I didn't know how much was happening while I was doing it. I was watching the door, that's where I went wrong, waiting for the thing to walk through it. The answer, the change, the sign that something had finally shifted. I was so focused on the door, I missed everything happening behind me, around me, in me, while I watched a door that wasn't ready to open yet. The things I can see now that I couldn't see then, the person I was becoming in the waiting, the patience I was building that I didn't want and wouldn't have chosen, but needed. The roots going deeper in the seasons that looked completely still from the surface. You were doing all of that quietly, without interrupting my watching of the door. I wasted some of the waiting, that honestly spent some of it in frustration, that could have been surrender, in anxiety, that could have been trust. But even the wasted waiting wasn't wasted in your hands. Even that was material you worked with. You were working while I was waiting behind the door. I was watching in the days I called empty, in the seasons I called silent. You were working while I was waiting, and the work you were doing was more important than the thing I was waiting for. You were making someone ready to receive it. You were making me. waiting room I've been in every season. I labeled as nothing happening. Every year I file away as just surviving. I'm going back through with different eyes, and I'm finding you and everyone working in the background, preparing what I couldn't see, building what hadn't arrived, finishing what I didn't know had started. You were never still, Lord, not once, not in a single season. I called quiet. You and I'm done calling the waiting season. Lost seasons, they weren't lost. They were workshops, they were the place the real work happened. The invisible work, the patient work, the kind that doesn't make a sound while it's happening, but shows up one day as something you can hold, something you couldn't have any other way. While I was waiting, and what you built in the quiet was worth every day of the waiting. I believe that now, all the way down. I believe that now. Still here, still sometimes waiting, but different now. Not watching the door the same way, more aware of what's happening behind me, around me, in me. While I wait, you're working, Lord, same as always, same as you always were. I just finally stopped watching the door long enough to notice. I had drifted, not dramatically, not in any way that would make a good story to tell someone. Just the slow kind of drifting that happens when you stop paying attention to the current. One day you look up and the shore is further than you remember leaving it, and you're not sure when you stopped swimming towards something and started just floating away. I didn't announce the drifting, didn't even fully admit it to myself for a while. Just kept telling myself I was still close enough, still in the general vicinity of where I was supposed to be. That's what drifting lets you tell yourself, that it's not that far, that you could get back whenever you decided to. It's always further than it looks when you're in it. I was further than I thought, that was clear when something reached me, when something came out to where I drifted and found me there, and didn't say anything about the distance. Just arrived, just reached, just found me in the middle of the drift without making me swim back before it would meet me. I didn't deserve to be found where I was, that's the part I'm still sitting with. The distance was my doing, the drift was my inattention, and still something came out. Didn't wait for me to make it back to shore, I just came out, found me where I was, called it love, and meant it. Your love found me again, not on my way back, not when I'd gotten close enough to deserve finding out there in the drift, in the distance I put between us without fully meaning to. Your love when it never actually stopped looking. I think about what it means that you came out to where I was, that you didn't set a threshold, didn't say get within a certain distance and then I'll meet you. Just came all the way out to wherever I drifted, to the exact coordinates of my wandering. Found me there, brought me back, not by pulling, but by presence, by being so undeniably there that the drift lost its appeal and I turned toward the shore without deciding to. Found me again. Didn't find my way back, it came and got me. Your love found me again in the drift, in the distance, in the season, in the season. I'm still a little ashamed of when I look back. Your love found me again, same as the first time, same patient, relentless, uncalculated love that doesn't know how to stay on shore when something it loves is drifting. It just comes out, it always comes out. Thank you, Lord, for coming out to where I was, for not waiting for me to be closer than I was, for finding me anyway, for always finding me anyway. Back now, closer to shore than I've been. Still feeling where the love found me, still a little undone by the fact that it came that far, that it always comes that far. Your love found me, Lord, out there in the drift. It found me, same as it always does, same as it always will. Thank you for never staying on shore when I need finding. Thank you for always coming out. I've been retracing steps lately, going back through years, the way you go back through a house after you've lived in it long enough to see it different. Same rooms, different eyes, looking for things I might have missed the first time through, and finding them everywhere. The year I was certain I was navigating alone, I went back through it, looked at every month, every hard week, every day I called, evidence of your absence. I found you in all of them, not loudly, not in ways I would have recognized them, but they're unmistakably there, right beside me. In every moment I spent convinced I was beside no one. Oh, I don't know how I missed it then. Maybe I wasn't looking. Maybe I was looking for the wrong sign, waiting for something dramatic when you were doing something quiet, waiting for a voice when you were being a presence, waiting for proof when you were just steadily being there, right there. against you. The evidence was wrong, the conclusion was wrong. You were there, you were always there. You never left my side. Not in the hospital, not in the year without answers, not in the silence I filled with accusations. Never left my side. I just didn't have the eyes to see how close you were. And now that I see it, now that I really see it, I can't find the words for what that does to a man who thought he was alone. So I'm going back through every room I thought was empty, every season I called abandoned, every night I slept convinced no one was watching. I'm going back through all of it, and I'm finding you there, standing right beside me in every single one. Not watching from a distance, right there, right beside me. The whole road, every step, every hard mile, every moment I took inventory of my aloneness and came up with a number that was completely wrong. You were in the count, you were always in the count. Day of all those days I spent believing otherwise. You never left my side, and I'm not the same for knowing that something settles in you when you realize the loneliest years of your life weren't actually lonely. When you understand that every step you thought you took alone had company you couldn't see, but that was there, that was always there. You never left my side, Lord. I see that now, clear as anything I've ever seen. You never left, not once, not ever. Still here, right beside you, same as you've always been, right beside me. Looking back at the whole road, Lord, every step you were there, every hard mile you were there, every night I called empty, you were there. You never left my side. Thank you for never leaving. Thank you for staying so close, even when I couldn't feel you. You were close enough to catch me every time I started to fall. You never left, you never left. I've looked for it in a lot of places, more places than I want to count. Better circumstances, resolve situations, the right arrangement of the things in my life that kept refusing to arrange themselves the way I needed. I thought if I could just get the outside right, the inside would follow. It never did. I tried quieter things too, the practices, the disciplines, the things you do when you're serious about finding something and you've run out of the obvious places to look. Some of it helped, none of it was what I was actually looking for. It was closer, but still something I was generating, still something that depended on my effort to produce it. I got tired of producing it. That's what finally changed. Just ran out of the energy to manufacture what I couldn't find. Stopped trying to make it happen. Stopped approaching it like a problem I could solve with enough right behavior. Just came empty, tired, sat down somewhere that felt like the right place. to stop running. And something happened when I stopped running, something I hadn't expected. Peace didn't come as a reward for finally doing it right. It came like something that had been waiting for me to sit down, like it was already there, like I'd been running past it the whole time on my way to somewhere else. I found peace at your feet, not in the resolve of life, not in the better version of my circumstances. Right here, right at your feet, I found peace at your feet, where I should have come so much sooner, where I kept almost coming and then turning back to try something else first. Right here, the whole time, right here. I'm not gonna make it complicated. I've made it complicated enough already. I came, I sat down, I stopped bringing a list of prerequisites, stopped waiting until I was worthy enough to approach, stop planning the right words for the right moment. Just came as I was, with what I had, which wasn't much, which was exactly enough, because peace was already here, already waiting, already at the place I've been running toward without knowing it was what I was running toward. I found peace at your feet, after everything I tried, after everywhere I looked, after all the almost there's and not quite, and close, but not this. I found peace at your feet. And the strange thing, the thing I'm still sitting with, is that it was never difficult to find. I just kept looking everywhere else first, kept arriving at your feet as a last resort instead of a first response. I know better now. This is where I come first. This is where I come when the peace runs out. This is where the peace never runs out. Right here, right at your feet, still here, not in a hurry to move. Found what I was looking for, Lord, right where you said it would be, right where it always was, at your feet, just at your feet. Peace that I didn't produce, peace that was waiting here for whenever I stopped looking everywhere else. I'm not looking anywhere else now. I found it, Lord, I finally found it, right here, right where you were the whole time.
I believe that for a while, that some things were past the point, past what could be reasonably expected of even the most patient kind of grace. I looked at certain things in my life and made a quiet decision that these particular ones were probably exceptions, that grace had a limit, and I had found it. I was careful
Not to say that out loud, knew it didn't sound right, knew the theology didn't support it, but in the private math I did it late at night, when I was honest about what I actually believed. I had categorized some things as beyond, as too far gone, as the kind of damage that gets managed, not healed. I don't know when that started changing. Somewhere in the quiet seasons, somewhere in the slow work that was happening underneath everything I could see. Started noticing things I'd labeled beyond, showing signs of movement, small signs, easy to dismiss, but I've seen enough to stop dismissing them. I think I've been applying human limits to something that doesn't have any, taking my own ceiling and calling it yours, measuring what was possible by what I could imagine instead of by who you actually are. That's a small God. I've been believing in a smaller God than the one that exists. Nothing is too broken for you, not the thing I stopped praying about, not the one I moved into the managed category, not the pieces I stopped believing could ever be a whole thing again. Nothing is too broken for you. I have to say that until I mean it all the way down. Nothing, not one single thing too broken for you. So I'm taking things out of the managed category one by one, the ones I quietly gave up on while maintaining the appearance of faith. I'm giving them back to you, not with the confidence of someone who knows how it ends, with the honesty of someone who finally admitted he'd stopped believing it could and is choosing to believe again. Not because he feels it, because you said it, and you've never been wrong about what you can do with broken things. Nothing is too broken for you. I'm saying it tonight for everything. I stopped saying it for the relationship I found a way is finished. The part of me I stopped expecting to function right again. The dream I buried quietly in a season where burying things felt more honest than hoping for them. Nothing is too broken for you. Take all of it, Lord, every beyond, every too far gone, everything I managed instead of trusting. Nothing is too broken. Not for you, not for the hands that made everything from nothing. What is broken compared to nothing? You work with nothing, you can work with this. Still believing it, Lord, saying it again. So I keep believing it. Nothing is too broken. Not this, not that, not the thing I almost didn't bring tonight, because I decided it was past the point. Nothing is past your point. Nothing, take it all. Work with what I bring. You always do, you always have. Nothing is too broken for you. Haven't trusted easily, not for a long time, not after the things that made trust feel like something you offer carefully and in small amounts to very few people. And even then with something held back just in case.
always just in case. I built good walls, functional ones, the kind that let enough in to seem open, while keeping the real things protected. I got good at the appearance of trust without the actual thing. And I told myself that was wisdom, that was just being careful with something that had been mishandled before. But I've been carrying my heart in my own hands for so long. My hands are tired, that's what it costs. The holding, the protecting, the constant management of what gets through and what doesn't. It's exhausting in a way. I didn't let myself admit until recently the guarding was costing me as much as what I was guarding against. And then slowly, over more time than I wanted it to take, something started convincing me of something I'd known theologically, but not actually. Not in the lived sense, not in the place where it changes how you hold yourself. There are hands more careful than mine, more capable, hands that have never dropped what they've been given. Not once. My heart is safe with you. I'm still learning to believe that all the way through. My heart is safe with you. Not managed, not guarded by my own tired hands. Actually safe, safe in the way only you can provide, the kind that doesn't require me to stay vigilant to maintain. I think about everything I've protected my heart from. Some of it needed protecting from. Some of it was just collateral restriction. Good things I kept out because I'd forgotten how to tell the difference between what would hurt and what would heal. Your hands know the difference, they always have. So I'm doing something I don't do easily. I'm unclenching, not all the way, not yet, but more than before. Letting the hands that know what they're doing take what I've been white-knuckling since the last time I trusted something and it went wrong. Here, Lord, here's the actual thing, the unguarded version, the one I don't show people. Take care of it, I believe you will. I'm choosing to believe you will. My heart is safe with you, safer than it ever was in my own keeping. My heart is safe, and I'm learning to live like that's true. To stop reaching back, to take it out of your hands every time something scares me. To let it stay there in the place it was always meant to be. My heart is safe with you. Not because the world got less complicated, just because I finally found the only place that was ever actually safe. To put the most important thing I carry still here, heart still in your hands, not reaching back for it tonight. That's different, Lord. That's something I couldn't have done a while ago. My heart is safe with you. I'm gonna keep saying that until it replaces every other thing I believed about safety. Safe with you, finally, genuinely safe with you. I used to think worship belonged to the other side of this, to the after, to the testimony already wrapped up with a clear beginning and a clear end and a lesson I could hand someone without the mess still attached. I'd worship them when it was finished, when I had something presentable to bring. But the after keeps not arriving on my schedule, and the healing keeps being slower than I planned for. And I've been waiting to worship for longer than worship should have to wait. So something has to change, not the circumstances. Something in how I understand what worship is, and when it happens, and whose it is to decide. I think worship was never meant to be a reward for completed healing. It was meant to be a companion to it, something that walks alongside the still in progress, the not yet finished, the honest middle of a story that hasn't found its last page. Worship doesn't wait for the last page. It just keeps going right through the middle, right through the healing that hasn't healed yet. So I'm not waiting anymore. I've waited long enough for conditions that were never gonna be the point. The point was never a perfect offering. The point was always a present one right here, right now, right in the middle of the still broken. I will worship through the healing, not after, not when it's done, right now, right here, in the in-between. I will worship through the healing, with the scars still tender, with the questions still open, with the parts of me that aren't finished yet lifted up anyway. Because worship doesn't need a finished story, it just needs a willing heart. So here's my worship tonight. It doesn't sound like victory, not yet. It sounds like someone who's still in it, choosing to lift something toward you anyway, choosing to say you are good, even when good is still being proven in ways I can't see yet, choosing to bring what I have instead of waiting to have something better. This is the offering, the middle of it, the still healing offering. But I don't have it all together, but I have you offering. I will worship through the healing, through every day. It takes longer than expected, through every setback that makes me wonder how much further, through every morning that's better than yesterday, and everyone that isn't. I will worship through the healing, because the healing belongs to you, and what belongs to you deserves to be surrounded by worship from the beginning, not just the end. So I'm worshiping now, Lord, in the middle, in the still, in progress, in the honest, in perfect, real middle of all of this. This is my worship. Take it. It's the truest thing I have to give today. Still healing, still worshiping. I have to give today. Still healing, still worshiping, still healing. Both true at the same time. I used to think they couldn't coexist. I know better now. The worship doesn't wait for the healing to finish. The healing doesn't wait for the worship to start.
they go together, Lord. All the way through, I'll keep worshiping. All the way
I didn't plan this, that's the first thing I wanna say. Didn't wake up this morning and decide today's the day the song comes back. It just happened the way the real things happen. Without announcement, without asking permission, something in me just started singing, and I let it. I remember the silence, I won't pretend I don't. The months when nothing rose up, when I opened my mouth to sing, and what came out wasn't a song, just air, just the shape of something that used to be there. I remember that I carry it the way you carry anything that taught you what absence feels like, so you never forget what presence means. Yeah, this is what presence feels like this morning, this unexpected rising of something I thought I'd have to coax back. Something I thought would take more time, more effort, more the slow, careful work of a man, rebuilding something piece by piece. It didn't come back that way, it just came back the way you give things before you finish asking, before you finish being ready. I'm not going to question it, not this morning. I've questioned enough things in the hard seasons. This morning I'm just gonna receive, open hands, open mouth, open soul, letting whatever this is be exactly what it is. My soul singing again after everything, still singing. Now my soul sings again, not the same song it sang before, something deeper now, something that knows what silence costs and what singing after silence actually means. Now my soul sings again, not because the road was easy, because I walked it and you walked it with me. And on the other side of all that walking, there is still a song. There was always still a song, so I'm singing it, Lord. All of it. The verses about the dark nights, the ones about the empty corner where the guitar stayed too long, the ones about the voice that came back as a whisper and slowly found its way back to something I recognize. I'm singing all of it because all of it is the song. The silence was part of it, the crying was part of it, the one chord with the shaking hands was part of it. And this morning, this rising, this soul that found its way back to singing, this is part of it too. The best part, the part that makes every other part worth everything it costs. Now my soul sings again after the silence, after the slow return, after everything that tried to take
that has something to say about the God who kept the song alive when I couldn't. This is that song right here, right now. My soul sings again. Still singing, Lord. Still singing, Lord. Quietly, the way the real songs come, not performed, just risen. Thank you for this morning, for the song that came back, for the soul that can sing it, for everything it took to get here, that I would not trade. Now that I can see what it was making, my soul sings again. After everything, it sings